Hey YouTube, hey internet boys and girls, how are you doing today? Well, today, let me move my phone again. It's gonna do this crap on me. Get it back, I need the room. Anyways, today's subject is, I don't have anything against them. In fact, some of my best friends are gay and lesbian. But what my talk about today is why gays and lesbians and bisexuals and that kind of a sexual orientation is on its way out. And yeah, I don't believe that the majority of gay and lesbians out there today were actually born that way. I think there might be a few that are born that way, but very few and far between. And I have some actual reasons for that. And they're scientific reasons. It's called evolution. It's called the process of evolution itself, which is to survival of the fittest. Those that can procreate and make more babies, genetics go on. So right there you can see, technically, scientifically, how somebody who is a guy that likes another guy and lives his whole entire life with another guy, never has another kid, how is his genetic code, his gayness, going to be transferred on to other people? Those kind of traits, genetic traits that change people like that, that don't procreate, that don't encourage procreation and making babies and more humans, gets eliminated out because they don't make any more babies. That's just the way it works. Now, yes, don't hear me out here. Yes, back in the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, and 1900s, to be gay was looked down upon quite heavily, especially in the 16th and 17th and 18th centuries, because you got the Catholic Church and they're really against it and blah 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 blah, and there was lots of gays and lesbians out there that got married to people and had families because it was the accepted thing to do in society. So yes, the gene could have been passed on that way. So to say that there's none out here today that were born that way is wrong to say. But to say that it's going to continue on and they're going to be in our society forever is not the case. I mean, even today, gays and lesbians are having babies and that kind of stuff. But even considering that, through generations, people and gays and lesbians will decide not to have children, and eventually that gene will get worked out. It may take a couple hundred years, or a couple thousand years. Probably not 1,000 years, a couple hundred probably do it. I'm assuming probably by 22 or 2300, the year 22 or 2300, we're probably not going to have any gays or lesbians anymore. Because it's been just bred out of the genes and of the human gene, because they do not encourage procreation. That is the meaning for species and life, almost, is to procreate. That's why we have such a sexual desire when we're young. We want to have babies. So, I mean, that's my whole thing about the gay and the lesbian thing. It's just, I don't think that they're, all born that way. I think there's kind of a choice going on right now. I think gays and lesbians are the popular thing, just like zombies and vampires are the popular thing right now. So people have, The Walking Dead, zombies, Twilight, vampires. I mean, you don't have Frankenstein, We don't have the Wolfman for, the popular scary type stuffs. I mean, you don't have that. It's vampires and zombies. And I'm so tired of it. So fucking tired of zombies and vampires. I mean, Twilight just fucking almost made me want to Ralph, even though it was filmed right where I'm pretty much at. But off of that subject, another thing I have a big problem with gays and not so much gays but lesbians is they don't like being called dykes. They're more what they call themselves butch. And they usually have short hair, dress up like a man, wear some kind of a really tight bra to smash their tits if they have any, and so on and so forth. And I don't have much of a problem with them if they want to be that way. That's fine. But what I have a problem with is their attitude towards men. They just have those butch ones, the ones that are aggressive and more masculine than most other lesbians. They hate us men. Real men with beards and penises and balls. They fucking hate us. They for some reason they feel like we were, not worthy to be born this way. And they're so disgusted with us. They're so disgusted with us that they just give us dirty looks and stuff like, you're a man, you were born with the junk. I hate you because you were born that way. I should be that way. And it's just like, you know what? If you want to act like a man, fine. But men don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. They don't get all butthurt over a butch woman that wants to be like a man. Like, you're not a man, so you don't need to dress like a man, and bitch. Fucking dress that way. Fine. I don't care if you want to be butch. Cut your hair short. Make yourself look like a guy. Fine. That's okay with me. But don't hate me because I'm a real man and I was born that way. Do not hate me for that. That shit pisses me off. It's not my fault I was born a man. And it's not your fault you weren't. So. But anyways, so yeah, I think genetically gays and lesbians are on their way out. I mean, if you really look at it, blonde hair is kind of on its way out too. If you look in there's some research that has been done in the last few years that they found that the blonde colored hair was a genetic mutation, and people kind of got attracted to it in a sense because it was unique and different in the population. So they kind of got, I don't know how you would word it, centered, focused on, highly desired for a while. And so the blonde gene got spread pretty far and wide, but there just isn't enough of the genetic material of blondness to really keep it going. Sorry about my pans, guys. They're getting kind of tall. This is my last one I'm doing here. But they say in a couple of thousand years, there ain't going to be any more blonde people. There ain't going to be no more blonde hair. It might be a light sandy brown, but there ain't going to be none of this golden locks blonde stuff anymore. Because genetically it was just a small mutation, and yeah, it got spread throughout the population, but just genetically it's going down and down and down and down. It's just, yeah. It's like if you put a lot of sugar into 1 cup of coffee, and then you pour that cup of coffee into the pot, then the pot isn't as sweet as the cup was, and if let's say you poured that pot into another bucket or something that was full, it'd be even more diluted, and eventually you just ain't gonna taste the sugar anymore. It's gone. So that's what's happening essentially to the gay and lesbian gene and the blonde gene going on genetic-wise. So, anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'll put an annotation in here. I'll put some other links into my other videos, my rants and whatnot. Subscribe, like, friend me, send this video to your friends, share it, all kinds of stuff. I want more activity. Please, give me some more activity, people. Thank you very much, and you have a great, wonderful day.